favor to ask.
If you get in the way of that, he will get rid of you.
Maybe one day I'll work up the courage to say exactly that.
I wouldn't press your luck on that front if I were you.
I'm not sure how much more I can take.
You want to be the one calling the shots. This isn't adding up.
General Hospital latest update. Tracy needs a silver-haired lover, Jordan's chemistry with Isaiah must ignite, and Molly's wild romance with Cody stirs drama. Meanwhile, Sasha's tangled web with Jason, Nina's second chance with Sunny, and Lulu's longing for Dante create emotional chaos. Who will end up together? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital. Couples we need together now. Romance for Tracy, Nina, Jason, and more. General Hospital has some single people in Port Charles that need love in their life, and some romantic pairings that fans are dying to see, and a couple that I'm dying to see. I want to discuss romantic partners for Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and several others. And hey, if you're not following us, please click that subscribe button now. Let's dive into the romantic state of affairs in Port Chuck. I first want to say I know there's plenty of people that would like to see Drew Kane Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, far away from Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and her with a new romantic partner, but I'm not going to dive into that today. That deserves its own video about who Willow should pick that would be better than Drew, which would be literally almost any guy with a pulse in Port Charles. So I'm not going to touch on that today, just to let you know. General Hospital spoilers. Tracy Quartermaine, a silver-haired cougar in need of love. Alright, let's start out with the number one on our list. The very opinionated, stubborn, loud, and beautiful silver-haired cougar Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott. She has been on a tirade lately about Drew, all the kids running around the house, Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, her pregnancy, and lots of other topics. It's my theory that Tracy might chill out some if she had a man in her life. In her heart, she misses Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary. He was her person for many years, but if you remember how they met, he was running a con on Tracy. It didn't start out with her and Luke in this deep, genuine love. It was kind of a scam from the start, and then it grew into more. I love them together, I'll say that. What I have in mind is I'd like to see Tracy in a romantic pairing with Spitfire attorney, Silver Fox Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight. First of all, both of those beautiful heads of silver hair would look fantastic together on the pillow they share. Second, the way they push each other's buttons just screams chemistry. Third, the fact that they really dislike each other intensely means it would be an electric pairing. I always say my favorite trope in movies and books is enemies to lovers, where the pair starts out really disliking each other and then they fall very deeply in love. They say there's a thin line between love and hate, and I think that could be the case for Tracy and Martin. General Hospital spoilers. Jordan Ashford moving on and finding new love. Alright, number 2 on my list. The next lovely lady I want to talk about is Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper. She seems to finally have moved past that lingering interest in Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner. Now that Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, finally told Curtis the whole truth, and their marriage is on very solid ground. Jordan sees there's no potential there, and she stopped lurking. At one point, General Hospital seemed to be leaning towards something between Drew and Jordan. They were putting them in a lot of scenes together. There was a flirty vibe. I am so glad that never manifested because Drew has turned out to be the biggest tool in Port Charles, and I don't think he deserves love from anybody. As for Jordan, she has great chemistry with Dr. Isaiah Gannon, Sandy Wilson, but they are moving at a snail's pace. I do like Jordan and Isaiah and the vibe they have, so I want more of it. I want them to go ahead and manifest this pairing. Put Jordan with Isaiah now. Don't let it drag out for 9 months or a year before it comes to fruition. Hopefully, this situation with Jordan showing this fake interest in Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, will move things along between her and Isaiah. Jordan gets into a dangerous situation and her life is on the line. Maybe Isaiah rides to the rescue. They need to pick up the pace and make this couple happen soon. General Hospital spoilers. Molly Lansing Davis, a new romantic interest. So number 3, the next single lady on the list to talk about is Molly Lansing Davis, currently played by Kristen Vaganos. I will admit she and TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, together were kind of a boring stay-at-home low-key couple, but I'm also not happy they pushed TJ back onto recurring after TJ and Molly broke up. I think it would have been a lot more interesting to keep TJ around and have him get Christina pregnant or something insane and fun, something different for him too. Like how they're trying to grow Molly in a different way, they could have done that with TJ. They haven't even mentioned him in so long, it's like he just vanished. General Hospital. Molly Lansing Davis and Cody Bell? Now, of course, we've got Molly in scenes with Cody Bell, Josh Kelly. I was not sure about this the first time they pushed them together. I could tell what they were doing, that they were chemistry testing, doing a read, seeing how fans reacted. First, I was like, I don't know, but the more I see Molly with Cody, the more the pair is growing on me. The first positive point about it is they're not cousins, so yay! Second, Molly is wound up so tight. She needs somebody fun like hard drinking and random punching cowboy Cody. I think Molly needs a little wild in her life, and Cody is a wild card. He could rock her world. I want to see it happen. I want to see them do it at a good pace, and again, don't drag it out forever. Plus, since Molly is an attorney, that would be a big win for Cody because it doesn't look like he's going to stay out of trouble, and he may need ongoing legal advice. It might be a little bit of a conflict of interest for Molly since she's working at the DA's office, but still, I like it. General Hospital spoilers. Sasha Gilmore, a complicated situation. Alright, number 4. Let's talk about pregnant Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson. She has Michael Corinthos, Chad Duelis baby in her belly and is letting everybody think that Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, got her pregnant. She's got a little stone-cold bun in her oven. They're doing that, of course, so it doesn't mess up Michael's future custody case that may manifest at whatever point Chad Duell comes back and Michael returns from the Crispy Critter Clinic in Germany. I enjoyed Sasha with Cody. I am very glad they didn't have them do the deed since they turned out to be cousins. It was creepy enough how often they had them making out because the idea of them being literal kissing cousins is super icky. Speaking of icky kisses, that lip lock between Jason and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, still haunts me. I didn't like it. I don't like the idea of Jason being with Anna. It's just not the thing. I don't feel it. Anna had great chemistry with Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. That is my ship for them. Vanna was fire. Sasha and Jason, General Hospital perfect partners? Her with Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, was enjoyable back in the day. Loved her with Duke Lavery and Buchanan, but her with Jason? Nothing. Nothing for me. However, I can totally see potential for Sasha and her fake baby daddy, Jason. He hasn't had a romance since he came back to town, which is a huge waste. Plus, I think once Sasha gives birth, Jason will be involved in raising Michael's son because Jason helped raise other kids in the past. Carly Corinthos, currently played by Laura Wright, is notably Michael Jocelyn. He's not always been present for his own kids, but lately, he has done a much better job out of necessity. I could totally see Sasha and Jason raising this child together and it going from fake baby daddy to a real-deal romance very soon. I see lots of potential there. General Hospital spoilers. Nina Reeves and Sonny Corinthos, a complicated relationship. Alright, number 5. The last couple I want to talk about is half of it Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, and the other half is somebody who has a romantic interest currently but I think needs to walk away from this person ASAP. I'm talking about Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. I personally do not like Natalia Rogers Ramirez, Eva LaRue, not one bit. I love the actress, but I feel like they brought this character on to be some sort of villainous voice and so they ruined her right off the bat. They decided to keep her, but they made her so unlikable that it's really, see, they're like behind the appall, right? Now that Nina and Sonny are divorced and all the back and forth with her and Carly is bygones because they're working together to take down Drew, Nina and Sonny share grandkids. I honestly think she brought out good things in him. There was the Nina reporting Carly to the SEC thing that made Sonny leave, but at this point I think he's forgiven her. I think Carly's worked through it. Carly's with Jax. She seems to have fully moved on from Sonny. I think if Nina reunited with Sonny, people would be a lot more chill about it the second time around, and I like them together. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news. Today's next update. Lulu's love for Dante intensifies, but does he feel the same? General Hospital spoilers spill. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, woke up from her coma with a heart full of nostalgia, and lately those old feelings for her ex, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, are bubbling over like nobody's business. She's trying to play it cool. After all, she's got a lot on her plate just getting back to life, but the way she lights up around Dante? It's getting harder to hide. The thing everyone wants to know is if Lulu rowing this love boat solo, or if Dante is secretly paddling right alongside her. Grab your life vests. This ship's about to hit some emotional waves. General Hospital spoilers. Is Lulu on an island? Lulu has been through the ringer. The years in a coma will do that to you, but seeing Dante again has her heart doing cartwheels she can't quite control. Maybe it's the way he checks in on her, all protective and familiar, or those quiet moments where their history hangs heavy in the air. Whatever it is, Lulu's feelings are slipping through the cracks. Lingering glances, soft smiles, maybe even a casual touch that lasts a beat too long. She's not shouting it from the rooftops yet. She's got Rocco Falconeri, Finn Francis Carr, to think about and her own recovery, but the vibes are there and everyone around them isn't blind. Could this be the start of a reunion, or is Lulu setting herself up for a heartbreak redux? General Hospital spoilers gush. Dante's heart is stuck in an emotional tug-of-war. Now let's flip the coin. Dante is not exactly an open book these days, but fans are picking up on something. Sure, he's still deep in the trenches of grieving Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco. Her death left a hole in his life that is nowhere near healed. But when he's around Lulu, there is a flicker, a softness in his eyes, a hesitation in his voice that hints he might not be as over her as he thinks. Deep down, does Dante still carry a torch for his first love? Perhaps, but every time he even considers moving forward, guilt slams him like a freight train. To him, letting go of Sam's memory feels like betrayal, and exploring what is still there with Lulu is a step he's not sure he's ready to take. General Hospital spoilers. Where is this love boat headed? So, where does this leave our star-crossed exes? Lulu's feelings are creeping closer to the surface. Will she blurt them out in a vulnerable moment or keep dancing around them until Dante makes a move? Dante is wrestling with a heart that's pulling him in two directions. Back to Lulu's familiar comfort and back to Sam's ghost, where he's stuck honoring her loss. But could a shared moment, like a late-night talk about Rocco or a brush of hands that lingers, crack his walls and show Lulu he's not as detached as he seems? Or will he shove those feelings down, leaving Lulu adrift in her one-sided longing? Some fans are ready for the Dante-Lulu reboot, while others are worried he'll break her heart all over again. Do you see this love boat sailing off into the sunset or suddenly sinking? Today's next update, Drew's fierce threat, Sasha's ambush, panic, Brad's stunning news. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, will deliver a fierce threat while Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, panics over an ambush. Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, will also get some stunning news, so let's talk about the shockers coming up in Port Charles. For starters, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, will turn to Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring for help, so he may seek some real estate assistance since he needs a place to live. During this conversation, Sonny might also have a chance to pump Lucy for Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda info since those two have been spending a lot of time together. Over with Drew, he'll deliver a stern warning to Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner. Drew will make it clear that if Drew takes something from him, he's going to take something from Curtis. Curtis is plotting Drew's takedown, but Drew might end up retaliating with the help of Selena Wu, Lydia Look, and the blackmail material she scored on Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. Meanwhile, Brad will be taken aback during a conversation with Lucas Jones, Van Hansis. "Are you saying there could be an us again?" Brad asks in Monday's General Hospital preview video. Lucas might be open to the idea of maybe going on some dates and seeing what happens. Brad's heart will be filled with hope, but his latest deal with Selena could come back to bite him and doom his romantic reunion. Bobby's Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, will sit down with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and admit Dante might be the one person who can understand where he's coming from. Through Joe's face-off with Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, he may have his deceased father on his mind, or at least the man he believes was his father. Gio may think Dante can relate to the void he felt growing up, since Dante didn't find out Sonny was his dad until much later. Perhaps Gio will wish his father was alive and that he could bond with him like Dante ultimately did with Sonny. Of course, Gio won't realize that's exactly what he's doing in this moment. Dante is Joe's biological father, so it'll be interesting to watch them connect without that crucial knowledge. Over with Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, she'll talk to Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, about a risk that's definitely worth taking. Lulu may seek Spinelli's help to access any information that Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, might be hiding about Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. Since Lulu feels like Martin could be the key to finding Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, it seems she'll count on Spinelli to pitch in and get her updates. We should mention that Martin has case notes that spell out the whole adoption story thanks to his meeting with Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer. We also know Lulu's snooping will play a role in Dante and Brooklyn Quartermaine's, Amanda Setton upcoming storyline, so she may get her hands on those case notes eventually. In the meantime, Sasha will flip out over an unwelcome visitor at the Quartermaine mansion. "Leave now or I'll scream," Sasha declares as she brandishes a meat mallet. Will it be Sidwell who pops up and pushes Sasha to stay out of his way? Sidwell may warn Sasha to back off for her own good and for the sake of the baby she's carrying. General Hospital spoilers say Sasha will get rattled over her upcoming encounter, so we'll bring you predictions on all the chaos. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.